Ready?
Hello everyone, it's my joy and honor presenting to you today on April 16th how Alpha Fibonacci Precise Simplicity will improve your trading across all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. First, I would like to remind you extremely important disclaimer. Please understand that I'm not giving you any investment advice in this webinar. I'm here to empower, to educate you, and to share how traders globally trading Alpha Fibonacci system. I never pay to anyone for testimonials and I never make any guarantees. No software, no system, all the guarantees in your hands, in your spectacular effort. And I hope and pray you trade with risks you can afford to trade. In this webinar, I will cover how Alpha Fibonacci Precise Simplicity has been traded by traders of all levels in US and globally since 2011. You will witness how Alpha Fibonacci system and software identifies precise entries, stops and targets across all instruments. You will witness how you can remove pain and speculation from trading with precise Alpha Fibonacci Simplicity. And during this Easter and Passover holiday week, you will see a very special bootcamp offer with savings up to $10,000. And what students all over the world saying about this extremely special and very powerful historical event. Briefly about myself. 1989, I arrived to US from USSR as a refugee, as a classical pianist. Of course, I had phenomenal, incredible American dream, but unfortunately, I barely spoke any English. But becoming RN, finishing my degree, opened the doors at top medical institution on the planet, where I worked at Johns Hopkins with top psychiatrists on the planet. I worked with celebrities. I learned and witnessed the power of human brain that I bring today to my students. 2004, I discovered Fibonacci and it was my absolute hobby, but 2008 financial crisis changed everything. As I witnessed the power of the system I was developing was identifying crashes despite phenomenal fundamentals of the stocks. So 2011, I refused to work for top financial institutions, as you will see offers next. I chose to launch my website. Overnight, I had hundreds of students all over the world. I launched Fibonacci Trading YouTube channel where you can witness the power of the system in the live markets. And I founded Fibonacci Trading Podcast channel where you can listen to students all over the world and how they trading proprietary system I developed. All of the systems I built based on pure price, zero indicators whatsoever. And traders from complete beginner traders trading Alpha Fibonacci system across all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. As I was just teaching my incredible traders all over the world, and you will witness what they say. Since 2011 in US and globally, proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system traded by complete beginner traders. Children of students as young as 12, hedge fund managers, prop firm traders, JP Morgan traders trading Alpha Fibonacci system. So let's go straight to the test I would like to present to you and what I discovered in 2004. When I was looking on one chart, I didn't know what it was. And then it occurred to me that every single instrument on the planet looks exactly the same. It doesn't matter what you trade. And that's what every single one of the systems I built are based on pure price. So take a look at this. No one knows what this is. And here's the shocking truth. This is Bitcoin. I spelled out 10 months in advance where Bitcoin would crash from. This is Euro. I spelled out where Euro would rally from, as you will see next. This is Apple Weekly. This is S&P hourly chart. This is how traders all over the world trading Alpha Fibonacci system across all time frames, all instruments, all platforms. So when you come to the website, since I cannot post the link in the chat, you can simply request invitation to the trading room, which I will open on Tuesday, April 22nd again. And you will witness the power of the system in the live markets. So please simply register on the website and you will see why fathers bring in their children, why husbands bring in their wives, brothers bring in their brothers, friends bring in their friends to Fibonacci Trading Institute and trade proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system across all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. As I will walk you through later on through all the details. I travel the world meeting with students. I'm invited to students' weddings, to the biggest family celebrations, as those who make an effort, showing how Alpha Fibonacci system changing lives all over the world. One of my favorite examples, how Sam brought his daughter who finished Harvard trading Alpha Fibonacci system, how Manuel brought his wife to the course, they became full-time traders, how Richard retired trading system after struggling for many years, and William was sending me texts this morning, legend, this never gets old. He could not come to class and he sent me this. That's it. That's the reason I wake up at 4 a.m. And that's the reason I refuse offers from Goldman, from top institutions on the planet. Because I will not sell out my systems, I will not give up my independence. But the day Goldman, or especially Renaissance Fund, would allow me to work from home, everything may change. Until then, I work from home, I build my own systems, I have no marketing department, none. I'm very proud of my students. Matthias, why is this so powerful? Pay attention to this, because his emails make me cry. He lost 80,000 euros. He lost 20,000 for indicators for 8 years. He was in the class this morning and he asked me to please share my story, share how it changed. This is what he said before, only 4th week in the course, as he said. First of all, thank you for the next absolutely amazing second day of bootcamp, best investment of the last 10 years to take your course. This is the perfect reward system for me to apply rules correctly. And this is what traders have done after only 4 weeks in the course. This is picture perfect story of those who have tried for many years, and it's not because of fault of your own, it's because your brain is congested, as I was teaching in Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp to show you. When you trade pure, when you make simple effort, the sky's as a limit. All you have to do is identify the instrument you want to trade. Markets are simple. Markets are not a chaos. I promise you. You get rid of speculation and you start trading with precise entry, stop and target. As traders do all over the world, giving up the thought that trading is complex, trading is difficult. Only way this can be done by loading more and more indicators. Bunch of crocodiles, it's noise, it's nonsense. When reality is, when you trade pure, the sky's is a limit. Because every single instrument, price action is identical. Only thing that changes is volatility. Only thing that changes is liquidity. So here's historical crash on S&P in US financial markets. Here's how simply you can test the system. If I take you back 6 months ago, this is how this chart looked. Absolutely no software on this chart, none is present. Right now in private mentoring, I work with cancer surgeon who's been successful trader for 20 years. He's blown away, as all of my traders were extremely well prepared, knowing quite well. This is a historical event. This is where we expect market crash. Well before the election, well before. Here comes a very powerful reminder. When you apply proprietary system with Fibonacci retracement settings, you can trade on Thinkorswim, TradeStation, Interactive Brokers, MT4, MT5, TradingView, as long as platform has Fibonacci retracement and you identify Alpha Fibonacci rules, you've been extremely well prepared. You're not losing your mind, you're sleeping very well at night, as you recognizing quite well. Right now, historical event playing out in front of you. Buyers are weak in financial market. Do you know what to do next? Are you prepared extremely well? I'm teaching historical class this Thursday. Again, catastrophic historical crash spelled out months and years in advance. And that's the reason why my traders are extremely grateful and very happy and not crying themselves to sleep, as you will see identical event across multiple instruments, multiple time frames, multiple platforms. So here we go, Matthias, who just joined the course 4 weeks ago. Remember his story and losses of $80,000? This is his morning. This is this morning. I wake up to this event. What did he say? Oh, he's up 10% in one day. This is his account statement. The guy who struggled for 8 years and lost over 100,000 euros can do this? Of course, when you remove all the noise from your charts, when you're focusing on trading pure, the sky's the limit. And that's the reason I live and breathe what I do. And when you come to the website, it's all self-explanatory. It's all on my home page. On top of the website where you see students' performance. This is less than 1% of the emails I receive. Boxes and boxes of tens of thousands of emails from traders all over the world who struggled for many, many, many years. Not anymore. So we will dive much, much deeper about bootcamp as traders all over the world sharing this. Phenomenal success rate, breathtaking, no more struggles, no more pain. Complete beginner trader, closed low practice, now trading for top step, of course. And when students come in the middle of the night to share journeys, to share stories, this is the reason I say no to Goldman. This is the reason I wake up at 4 a.m. I live and breathe what I do, and this is our global community of traders, as you can not just see on performance, but you can listen to thousands and thousands of podcasts, to fathers who bring their children, to husbands and wives, to friends and friends, waiting lists of traders to share their journeys from all over the world, non-stop. Absolutely no marketing department, just me and my students. So if Matthias can do it after 4 weeks in the course, week number 4, after struggling for 8 years, is because Matthias understands the power of simplicity. This is what I was working with traders this morning. This is what it starts with. Retail junk, retail correction, retail chub. But when spectacular trades play out at this level, intelligent trader prepared and understands how to trade day one when you make an effort. So again, since 2004, I saw clearly pure price is the answer. It's exactly the same across all instruments. And Fibonacci forms all markets into precise puzzle, as we already done tests. So take a look at your fingerprint and ask yourself, How come no one else in the world has that fingerprint? Shock or not, when Harvard scientist comes out and says this, wow, are you blown away yet? After a single class you will be. You will see quite clearly. Market is formed as Alpha Fibonacci puzzle. And the sky's the limit if you remove all the noise from your charts. But start looking at your fingerprint and start asking questions. And when you understand that, you stop chasing noise, you start focusing on what matters. You trade markets with consistency, confidence, precision, and clarity. And if you decide to day trade, you have opportunity to day trade with multi-market scanner and trade recognition software for NinjaTrader 8. This is how scanner looks like. Right now running on 2 instruments, but with a single click you can add the instrument of your choice. This is what traders all over the world trade. This is the traders I work with. Crypto, of course, Forex, of course, Vanguard, absolutely Forex, all pairs, of course. Choice is yours, what you want to trade. But if you decide to day trade futures for NinjaTrader 8, simply click below and load the future you want to trade. As always, I encourage my students to stay on demo account first. If JP Morgan traders do that, if JP Morgan traders not allowed to trade live until they prove themselves, or at least practice and trade on micro accounts, zero rush here, zero. As in single class you see life-changing event and you say goodbye to all the delayed noise because you see that you have opportunity to trade finally with consistency, confidence, and precision. Alpha Fibonacci Trading System removes complexities, noise, and allows trader to focus on simplicity and precision across all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. Let's go straight to Euro, shall we? Please tell me, has anyone seen good news in Europe? Do we have the world peace? Do we have incredible leaders? Wow, how is it possible Euro skyrocketed? And with the power of the system, you knew this many months in advance. So if I take you back all the way 6 months ago, number one, you never shorted near this level. You knew world can collapse, but you are monitoring for long. This was a bullish rally when Middle East crisis started. This is a bullish rally when war getting worse and worse. You are using your limitless brain and you are very well prepared months in advance where to buy from. Here's Alpha Fibonacci system that you can trade on MT4, MT5, interactive brokers or any other Forex platform. Bullish rally starts with vengeance. Doesn't matter that what it starts in the Middle East, doesn't matter how many schools are being bombed and children being killed, euro skyrocketing while tariffs getting worse and worse, euro doubled in value. Wow, look at that. You're not shorting the market, you're buying the bottom. It's pure and simple. Euro rallied from 102 and keeps rallying to 114. Wow, 15%. Boom. That you can trade on 5-minute, 15-minute, hourly, 4-hour chart, any chart you choose. Here's US dollar. You knew many months and years in advance that US dollar would crash from this level. Well before the election. Let me take you back all the way. Let's go back by a year. Shall we? Shock or not? Here we are, May 1st, 2024. 2024. This is how you can backtest the system. 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031, 2032, 2033, 2034, 2035, 2036, 2037, 2038, 2039, 2040, 2041, 2042, 2043, 2044, 2045, 2046, 2047, 2048, 2049, 2050, 2051, 2052, 2053, 2054, 2055, 2056, 2057, 2058, 2059, 2060, 2061, 2062, 2063, 2064, 2065, 2066, 2067, 2068, 2069, 2070, 2071, 2072, 2073, 2074, 2075, 2076, 2077, 2078, 2079, 2080, 2081, 2082, 2083, 2084, 2085, 2086, 2087, 2088, 2089, 2090, 2091, 2092, 2093, 2094, 2095, 2096, 2097, 2098, 2099, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014 USD CAD testing first critical level. When I worked in Johns Hopkins research, when I worked in brain scanning, I witnessed the power of colors on human brain. This is the most important level in financial markets. If trend is weak, price will collapse from this level. And you also know many months in advance where price would head to next and where US dollar would crash from. Well, a year before current events. So here we go. Here's US dollar on January 1st. Watch what playing out and how you can test this system going back years. You know quite well many months in advance that this is key level to the downside. Market not selling off, market continuing higher until it's not. Here comes the crash, correct? Are you ready? That's it. This is lifeline for US dollar. If US dollar breaks through this level, we'll see catastrophic sell-off. This is where US dollar is right now. US dollar collapsed significantly. Again, independently of global events. Again, well before the tariffs, well before the global catastrophe you knew. Market preset by Alpha Fibonacci puzzle, and this is where market would crash from. That's the reason Goldman sending me emails. Are you clear on that? Here's another example, Nvidia. When you're using your limitless brain, you know where to buy Nvidia. Why was this such a spectacular event? Because top fund managers on the planet getting out of positions. We're laughing with my students. Here we go. ARK Fund. Let me open up new section. ARK Fund, Nvidia, losses. You are absolutely clear where to enter, where to exit your position. ARK Fund, exiting Nvidia. ARK Fund, total losses. Wow, look at that. Non-stop. Why? Because she's exiting position here where intelligent trader monitoring for long. Would you like to buy Nvidia at 10, 12, 14, 15? All depends on the chart you trade. Do you understand where Nvidia crashed from? Do you know if sell-off is done or not? We're discussing all of that in classes. I'm bringing this chart to you back again to a year ago. How did you know where the most important level on your chart is present? And why is this so powerful? May 1, 2024. You know where price is heading to. You are not a gambler. You understand many months in advance. This will be key event on Nvidia and this level would follow. Took Nvidia 8 months to break through this level. Did you know that? Here's Nvidia on January 1st. Finally broke through this level, reached next level. This level is a lifeline on Nvidia. This level is out, Nvidia in free fall. Did you know to exit your position at this level? Or you crying yourself to sleep? When you're trading markets, a strategic Alpha Fibonacci puzzle, everything changes completely. And when I am with my students in the live markets, you will witness next what playing out on S&P. Because if 14-year-old can do it, anyone can. When a hedge fund manager manages multi-million-dollar accounts with Alpha Fibonacci system and bring his son to the course, it's an ultimate honor. If 14-year-old beginner trader can do it because he's simply bored during COVID, anyone can. My other student brought his 12-year-old daughter. So if you understand the power of this and simplicity, the sky's the limit, and you can listen to Dominic in the podcast. Again, when you come to the website and you click on the podcast section, there we go. Dominic podcast can easily be found at the top. father and son trading completely different instruments on completely different platforms. But if 14-year-old can do this, anyone can. Alpha Fibonacci Trading System consists only pure price for entry with proprietary Alpha Fibonacci retracements. So if I bring to you my chart, this is just a glimpse of my systems. Right click. These are the strategies I work on currently, all my own. No one else in the world does what I do. No one else. These are my systems, all built on pure price for entry and Alpha Fibonacci for exits. So if you know where S&P sold off from on key institutional charts, then you know extremely well what's happening on S&P right now and where S&P collapsed from this week. So pay attention, please. I'm taking you to last Friday. And watch what happens if you day trading the system. This is last Friday, April 11th, correct? Price crawling up. Shock or not? Exact same thing as US dollar. Exact same thing as Nvidia. Exact same thing as every instrument. Price moves one step at a time. But what else is important to recognize? Doesn't matter if you're trading 5 or 10 or 15. It's all the same. Only difference, if you day trade, is a risk management and trade duration time is brief. But if you know hours in advance where price heading to and you know your trading range and you separate serious selling pressure from junky retail markets that are playing out today, you are not surprised at sell-off on Monday. No matter how much good news comes out that tariffs are cancelled and phones are not subjected to it, you are not buying at this level. You are not a gambler. You're using your limitless brain. You understand if trading on the news worked, every single person on the planet would be Bill Gates. In the course, I uncover all of this, and it absolutely will blow you away. I especially love working with incredibly successful traders, because those are the traders who are blown away the most. As again, I work with number right now, from complete beginner to incredibly solid and powerful trader. So that's what played out in overnight session, correct? Identical event, identical level as played out on Nvidia. Wow. Only difference if you're holding Nvidia long term, this is multi-months advance. But if you're trading S&P, you're not buying at this level. You're shorting from this level no matter what chart you trade. Rules are met, enjoy the ride. But again, as always, higher you short, better your trade will be. And do not ever forget the power of the bold pink line that continue being a problem for shorts and will be a problem to the upside next. That's it. And you see it on every single chart. And you see it on every single instrument. So this is identical event that playing out right now on S&P, no matter what chart you trade. Is it 3, is it 5, is it 10, whatever chart, that played out on Apple. When you can trade them one, you can trade them all with Alpha Fibonacci system. Day trading is not for everyone. When I work with you in private mentoring, I open your eyes if day trading is your cup of tea. If not, use system long term. Enjoy and remember. If it's Apple, or if it's NASDAQ, or if it's Bitcoin, or if it's gold, or if it's oil, no matter what instrument you trade, do not ever ignore the power of the bold pink line. Bullish weakness across the board on Apple, on NASDAQ. Bullish weakness will be tested next on S&P, potentially by the end of the day. That's it. So you make a personal decision on the instrument and time frame you want to trade. Because a father and son trading different instruments, different time frames, different platforms, anyone can. There is no more pain, stress, confusion, chasing markets, losing money. All you have to do, make an effort, and the sky's the limit. This is a very important chart. Why is this? Because this shows critical key, Alpha Fibonacci buy points. Despite catastrophic global events, you are buying the markets, you're not shorting near, you are buying the bottom. And if you're day trading with trillions of dollars in US markets, you are scaling out with phenomenal profits. But if you're using S&P index fund or you're using options, it's a phenomenal leverage to be able to ride institutional power from the very inception of spectacular institutional rally, despite inflation, despite global wars, despite Middle East crisis. S&P skyrocketed until it did not. Do we agree on that? Are you ready for much more extreme and volatile events to come? You see it in a single class. Historical event tomorrow, where I show you key institutional class, key institutional chart. Here's Sue. She spoke in a bootcamp, legend. Lost a fortune for years and years and years and years. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Pablo, this is not Sue. I thought it was Sue's email, probably gonna be next. Pablo came to the bootcamp and he spoke, as he said. He was an attorney, he closed law practice, he hated his stressful work. Do you know what happened to Pablo? He simply made an effort. And as he's sharing, he just became a top step trader. He's trading S&P, Nasdaq, Dow, gold, oil. He closed his law practice. Complete beginner trader. Now, top step trader. Boom. It's a very happy Easter for Pablo. If complete beginner trader can do it, if Pablo can do it, anyone can. You're focusing on simplicity. If you decide to use the software to day trade futures for Ninja Trader 8, an institution short, you short with them. Software comes with trade recognition software for Ninja Trader 8. And you buy the bottom of institutions buy, you buy green zone. And you remember where to exit your long. You start trading all markets as strategic, intelligent chess. All the stress, all the pain is gone. You're no longer using money. You're using your limitless brain. So if Sue can do it, struggling for 15 years, losing a fortune, so can you. Sue found me on YouTube. Software developer, programmer who lost a fortune. She shared so much in a bootcamp. You can find her journey on our website. You can find Sue's journey on YouTube channel. She's trading it all and she's managing other accounts. She's trading S&P, gold, Bitcoin, oil, and silver. Students podcast. So many videos and journeys of students from all over the world. So, since I have only a few minutes left, this is a summary. I just finished teaching annual trading bootcamp during historical market conditions. Because this is holiday season and I love giving gifts. I have 2 spaces available for recorded trading bootcamp. Additional value of $27.77 included in 4 packages available to you. Total savings of up to $10,000 with private mentoring. If private mentoring is well out of your league because of the cost, option 1 is the most affordable option. Option 2 with the bootcamp is the most popular option, savings almost $8,000. Why bootcamp recording is so invaluable? You're witnessing historical events. You're witnessing everything that played out during historical market conditions, during historical market crash. And in the trading bootcamp, I dove very deep into trader's brain. That's it. And again, you do not have come to live classes. Traders all over the world, in US and 58 countries, working full-time, having businesses, view videos 24/7. Bootcamp recordings will never be offered again. 2 spaces left. And again, member area for regular course has over 300 videos of prior live recorded classes. When you work with me in private mentoring, I work with you one-on-one. I polish your weaknesses, I perfect your strengths, and I show you what you should be trading versus not. And please remember, if you have any questions for me, simply click on Contact Us section and pick up the phone and call. I live and breathe what I do. And I will be teaching my students tomorrow a historical class. So if my traders all over the world can do this, so can you. And one of the biggest compliments I ever received is this. That's it. No one else in the world does what I do. Again, please sign up for the Trading Room invitation, and please see what traders share all over the world, especially those who struggled for many, many years. Thank you, traders. Happy Easter, happy Passover, everyone. As S&P heading to key level. But how to trade this, you learn in the course. That's it. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been my joy and honor to present to you. Thank you. Any questions, call or email me anytime.
I put your contact in the chat there for you as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, traders.
Yep.
Any questions, simply pick up the phone or send me an email. Thank you so much. My joy and honor.
Thank you, Alla. And thanks for your offer today to help traders streamline their systems and boost confidence. It couldn't come at a better time, so we're so grateful. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.